The Epstein client list. Let's talk about that. You see, Trump has put out on his True Social that everybody should just forget about it. Nobody cares about this Epstein guy, anyways, except for literally every American. Now, let's go back to an interview Trump did in September 2024 about the Epstein client list.
Donald Trump is promising to release the Jeffrey Epstein client list. The former president joined Lex Fridman on his popular podcast on Monday, where Trump said that if reelected, he would have, quote, no problem releasing more files relating to convicted sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Let's take a listen.
Now, I get it. The news guy said client list and then he said files, but let's listen to the actual interview.
The list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy's interesting because it's so many years ago. You know, they do that for danger, too, because, you know, endangers certain people, et cetera, et cetera. So Kennedy is very different from the Epstein thing. But yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
He's giving his roundabout answer of, I'm going to make it sound like I will, even though I won't. Do you notice that? Oh, I'll look into it in 2 weeks. That's his famous line now. I'll look into it in 2 weeks. But something significant came out of this interview. And just listen to what it is.
Now, a list of names of people who visited Epstein's island, including Trump, was released in January when a New York judge unsealed court documents. Prince Andrew, former U.S. President Bill Clinton, were among the public figures on the list too, but Trump denies ever going. Let's watch.
There's a moment where you had some hesitation about Epstein, releasing some of the documents on Epstein. Why the hesitation?
I don't think I mean, I'm not involved. I never went to his island, fortunately.
We had a list. We had a list of names. It wasn't a complete list by any means, but we did have a list of names. Trump and Clinton were on there. Neither one are being prosecuted. And now Trump is saying, let's just forget about that Epstein guy. No, not a big deal. Nothing to see here, folks. Don't look up. We have video footage of Donald Trump partying with Epstein. We have photographs. We have Trump himself saying that he spent a lot of time with Epstein, 15 years of a friendship. And one thing that they had in common was that they both like young girls. Well, actually, he said it much worse than that, but that's what he said. So we did have a list. It wasn't a full list by any means, but there was a list and Trump was on it. Trump was on it. And we said, look, Trump is on it. And he said, yeah, I never went there. And you went, oh, he says he didn't go. Because I know every time I watch a court case, the guilty person goes, I went there and I did it. I don't know why we're in trial because I could have just pled out, but here we are. I just get so frustrated that we have a chance to do right by these children who are now adults and living with what they have gone through. And I know how bad it is because of what I went through with partner abuse. Man, and with strangers. And because we just want to believe the words of a felon. He says he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. And I thought we loved children. I thought we wanted to care for them. I thought we wanted to treat them like the fragile beings they are and protect them from this kind of harm. And instead, we ignore it when it's right in front of our faces. We need to see the list.